All right, I made a little cold air intake. Just got a velocity stack, but I do have a filter that fits on that, a K&N filter. But now if y'all saw before, this velocity stack was right here, and it was getting hot from the air from the radiator. Now this is 3.5 inch. I wanted to do 3.5 inch the whole way, but I had to go with 3 inch because that's all I had. And but the throttle body, it's a 78 millimeter throttle body. That's right at 3 inches, so I don't think it'll hurt anything. But at 88 degree day, it's only supposed to get like 80 today, but it was like 86, 88 that day, and at idle parked, the IETs were getting to 170, 180, which is ridiculous. Now cruising down the highway, they came back to where they should be, but parked 170, 180. Plus, when I make a pass halfway down the track, the IETs were in the red and pulling timing. And then, you know, about 8th miles, right where the IETs got where they should be, where it wouldn't pull timing based on the IET table. But and I could just take it, I could keep it from pulling timing at that hot, but I don't want to do that with those hot IETs. So we're going to try this now. This exhaust I do have ran down here, so hopefully that won't cause a problem. But we'll see. Let's hook it to HB tuners, take it for a ride. I did have to extend that wire too. Alright, drove up and down the highway. It bounced around between 205 and 203. So that's the hottest it was going to get. And then when I shut it off, I started it back up. It got up to like 212. After you shut it off, the car gets hotter. And then when you turn it back on, start it, it's at 212. But sitting here idling, it goes down. But the IETs ain't near what they was before. Before they'd get up to 170, 180. And I think the reason it gets hotter on the highway is because them fans are so big. Because with the smaller fans, it would cool down on the highway really good. And but sitting still, it overheat. And it's different. It's opposite with these bigger fans. I think these bigger fans, they stop the airflow off the air dam. I think that's why it gets up to 203, 205. But I'm gonna sit here and let it idle a little bit more and see what the intake air temperatures get up to, and see how low the coolant goes with it just sitting here idling. Okay, so it's about 80 degrees outside. That's as high as it's going to go on IETs. It's bouncing around 151, 147. And it just keeps going lower and lower at idle. I think it's got a 187 thermostat in it. But that's a lot better than the 170, 180. And as soon as you get going, it cools down quick. Those IETs do. I mean, they cool down quick. But I'm going to let it idle a little bit more and see how low it goes. I'll give it about 5 more minutes. Now, I don't know if it'll go slower or faster with it like that. We'll have to go to the track and see. That 3 inch pipe could be a restriction. It could slow us down. But before, the intake air temperatures were slowing us down bad.